All right, guys, Justin from 79 Productions, and today we're going to be getting some work done on the hatchback. And I ordered some parts, and the parts came in, and we're going to put these on, guys. We got to make sure everything fits because we're going to start prepping the car for paint. So the fenders that I got, the headlights, the hood, well, I already had the hood, the front bumper, and stuff like that. But here we go, guys. I ordered some fenders off of eBay. Now, guys, eBay fenders, eBay parts are a hit or a miss. So you have to make sure that this stuff fits on your project before you start working on it. Now, we got a factory hood, factory bumper. I don't know if we're gonna keep this bumper, but we're just gonna put it on right now. And we're gonna put those fenders on, and we just want to make sure everything fits because, like I said, in about a week, probably this week, I'm going to be starting on the body work and getting this thing prepped for paint. So we're gonna put these things on right now and just make sure this fits. And guys, it's gonna look almost like a complete car once all this stuff gets on it. You gotta put your hand under this, the corner, so don't hit the window. Pick it up over the hood. Over, don't let it hit the paint, Preston. Come this way. Hold it right there. Don't let it hit the windshield, all right? All right. You can let it down slow. Let it down. All right, guys, so here goes the new fender. Now, this one is the driver's side one, and it looks like it's in great condition. Guys, I've ordered these things where you get them and they are completely busted up, like there's creases in them, but this one looks pretty good. Now, I got both of these for, I think it was like $102 or something like that, or it was like 95 bucks plus tax and stuff with free shipping. So I ordered both of them as a pair, and yeah, it was about $102, but this one looks great. All right, guys, so we're gonna put this eBay fender on, and it's really not hard to do this. Now, one of the things, if you look, guys, this is in place pretty much, and you can see the gap here. Let me bolt this thing down so I can show you guys. All right, guys, so we got this fender on, and now here's the problem. So right here, this line where the door meets the fender is way off, and you can see it's about a ½ an inch pushed in. Now, to correct that, what we have to do, and this is why I wanted to try this stuff on, because we're gonna have to push this down. If you look right here, when I push this down, you can already see it's starting to come out. So this piece right here is gonna bend down a little, and we're gonna have to pull this portion of the fender out a little. Now, when I open the door, you can see if I go to open the door, it's gonna make contact with the fender. So we really need to get all of this aligned and in the right position. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now is we open the door, and we're gonna just pull this out and try to line it up. Now that we pulled it out a little bit, you could see it's starting to line up better with the door. Now, of course, we need to move it back, but as far as this goes, we can open the door now and close it. But yeah, it's almost perfect. And yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm actually happy with that. Now we are gonna adjust the bolts and move it in a little bit, but as far as it being too far back, it actually looks pretty good. And guys, you don't want to do this move these panels and bend these panels after you get paint on, because the paint will crack. So we want to get all of this right now. All right guys, so what we're doing right now is we're going to measure the hood gap, and you want to be careful with this. We just want to get this to where it lines up, and this is about where it lines up. Lift the hood up. And once we get that, we're just going to go ahead and tighten this last bolt down, and we're good to go. And we're going to move on to the other side. Now guys, you're going to always have to play with this a little bit, but for the most part it's not super hard. And the good thing is now we're getting this all done before we get any body work done. Set it down. And it's still lining up, and yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna slide the hood back just a little bit so this could line up, but guys, it's just a hair off. And these are all the things you kind of want to do, and just make sure everything is perfect. That way your body work, your paint job comes out really nice, and this doesn't cost anything to do. All right guys, so I got the passenger fender on. This one I didn't have to do any tweaking to. Now the only problem I have, I broke a bolt right here, but there's still enough of it sticking out that I could put some vice grips on it and probably get that out pretty easy. But guys, this thing, it's coming along and everything's lining up pretty good. So we're gonna continue and put the headlights on, front bumper, and we're gonna wrap this thing up. All right guys, so now that we got those fenders on, we are gonna put these headlights on. And guys, these are eBay headlights. These are black housing headlights. Now they're supposed to be like the JDM ones, but these are just cheap knockoffs, and they were $53 on eBay. So for $53 guys, I cannot complain. I have these on my blue car, and they've been on there for 3 years and they've held up amazing. So we're gonna put these on there now. All right guys, so we're gonna put this light in, and it bolts up. The two top ones go in here. There's one that goes in there, and there's one that goes in here. Now this little pin that's sticking out is gonna line up in this hole, so that makes it a lot easier to put on. And that's it guys, it's really that simple. Now we don't have the brackets for the bottom, so we're not going to hook all of that up. We're just going to hold this into place and make sure that the bumper, everything lines up, and we're almost done with this. All right guys, so we got both of these headlights on, and guys, let me tell you something. These headlights will give you the biggest transformation for your car on a budget. From about $50 to $60, guys, you cannot beat this. I mean, it's just, to me, it's one of the biggest appearance changes you could do to your car on a budget. So, you know, now that we got these on, we'll put the front bumper on, and we'll see how this thing looks all together. All right guys, now we're gonna put this grill on. Now this came with the car. It's a little beat up. I mean, it's scratched up. I mean, I'm gonna paint this, but I don't know if it's gonna be better to just get a new one or fix this one. But for now, this is what we got. We're just gonna hold it into place so we could close the hood. And I need to order more of these little plugs that pop in here. So, but there it is. All right, guys, here we go. This thing is together and I'm super excited about this. Now, this car, since I got it, never had a front clip on it. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I think it looks great. Now, I need to buy all the factory clips and everything, like the bumper screws and all of that stuff. I just got it held on with zip ties right now. I need to buy all the factory hardware to get everything to bolt up correct. Now, that stuff might be in the car. There's a bag of parts in the car. I got to go through all of that, but you know, I'm kind of in a rush right now, and I mean, I wanted to get this thing together to get you guys some content. Now, guys, what I want to tell you is always make sure everything fits on your car before you start painting, doing paint and body work, because guys, once you start paint and body work, if this stuff doesn't fit correct, you're gonna waste a lot of time on it. So always start that. But we got this, we got it together for the most part. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the back bumper on and I'm gonna throw the wheels on just to have this thing really complete. I mean, this is just something I wanna see how it looks. And guys, when you have a car like this and you make big steps like this, it just makes it a lot easier to work on it and more fun. All right, guys, so we got this back bumper on and the back bumper fits pretty good. All right, guys, so we got everything together, and this is about the first time it's looked like a complete car since I've had it. Super happy about the way the fenders turned out. I had to adjust the driver side a little bit, but no big deal. The passenger side needs a little more tweaking, but guys, I cannot complain. Both of those fenders were $100 for both of them, so super happy about that. The back bumper, picked it up in the junkyard. Now, the wing was in the car. I threw this on. I don't know if we're gonna keep this. I'm gonna let my brother decide on whether he wants to go with that one or get a different wing. Now, I don't know. I'm not too happy about the way that looks. I mean, it was in the car. It's always great to have stuff like this, but I think these wings are so cheap. We're probably just gonna get another one, and it'll make it look a lot better for right now, that can stay on there. Guys, this thing, it's starting to look amazing. I just like the way the wheels look on the car now that it's complete. And yeah, so right now what we're gonna do, guys, is we are going to continue to put stuff together on the car. Now I did a lot of this work putting everything together, and it's gonna come off pretty soon. It's not gonna come off right now because I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff on and drive the car, but it's gonna have to come off when I start the body work. So we're gonna get to that. But before we do that, guys, in the next video, this is what I needed to make this thing run and drive. I picked up the shifter linkage and the clutch line, the hard lines and the rubber line there. Now all of this, I pulled all of that off as one, and once we install that, guys, the car is gonna be ready for its first drive. So I'm super excited about that. We're making progress with this car, and guys, I cannot complain where we are right now. This is, like I said, it's gonna be a super low budget car. By the time it's all said and done, with the paint, with the body, with the wheels, everything, I'm probably gonna have under $2,000 into this car. So it's gonna be a super low budget build, and I'm happy about that. But that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for uploads every Monday, and if you would like to support the channel, pick up some merchandise. The link will be in the description. And that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at 79th Productions. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you guys.